Ana Navarro, the fiery political commentator and co-host of The View, is not backing down. Known for her sharp wit, unapologetic opinions, and fearless debates, Navarro has solidified herself as one of the most vocal voices in modern political discourse. On the January 30th, 2025, episode of Behind the Table, she once again proved that she's not done fighting, whether it's for democracy, social justice, or standing her ground in heated discussions. This latest episode of Behind the Table, the podcast that gives an inside look at the behind-the-scenes drama and discussions of The View, showcased Navarro at her most passionate. From clashing with conservative critics to calling out hypocrisy on both sides of the political spectrum, Navarro made it clear that she has no intention of holding back anytime soon, fighting for what she believes in. Throughout her career, Navarro has been a steadfast advocate for immigration reform, democracy, and bipartisan accountability. Born in Nicaragua and raised in the United States, her personal experiences shape her views on politics, particularly regarding the treatment of immigrants and the responsibilities of elected officials. On Behind the Table, Navarro spoke candidly about the current political climate and why she refuses to stay silent. She took aim at those who dismiss political engagement as pointless, arguing that apathy is what allows dangerous ideologies to thrive. You don't get to sit on the sidelines and complain about the state of the world if you're not willing to get involved, she said. Whether it's voting, speaking out, or challenging those in power, we all have a role to play. Her message resonated with listeners, particularly in an era where many feel disillusioned by politics. Clashing with conservatives and the new right, one of the most talked about moments of the episode came when Navarro addressed her ongoing battles with right-wing pundits and politicians. Over the years, she has sparred with figures like Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis, and Tucker Carlson, refusing to let misinformation go unchallenged. She specifically called out the New Right movement, a faction of the conservative base that embraces nationalist rhetoric and anti-immigration policies. I've seen how these movements grow, and I've seen what happens when people ignore them. We have to call them out, push back, and remind people of the values that truly make this country great, she insisted. Her words sparked immediate reactions online, with both supporters and critics weighing in. While many praised her for standing up against extremism, some conservatives accused her of being too partisan, taking on hypocrisy from both sides. While Navarro is often seen as a fierce critic of right-wing politics, she didn't shy away from calling out hypocrisy on the left as well. She criticized Democrats who failed to take action on key issues, arguing that performative activism, without policy change, is meaningless. If you say you care about something, then fight for it. Don't just tweet about it and call it a day. This no-nonsense attitude is what makes Navarro a unique voice in the political landscape. She refuses to be boxed into one category and instead prioritizes holding all leaders accountable, regardless of party affiliation. Inside The View, backstage drama and on-air tensions. Of course, no episode of Behind the Table would be complete without discussing the dynamics of The View. As one of the most watched daytime talk shows in America, The View has long been known for its fiery debates and on-air clashes. Navarro admitted that tensions have been running high lately, especially as the 2024 election cycle heats up. Things get heated, and sometimes we walk off set still frustrated. But at the end of the day, I respect the women I sit with because they care about the issues, she explained. Recent reports have hinted at backstage conflicts between Navarro and more conservative co-hosts. While she didn't name names, she acknowledged that disagreements behind the scenes are inevitable. Look, we don't always agree, and that's fine. I'd rather have an honest debate than fake unity. The future of Ana Navarro's fight. So, what's next for Ana Navarro? If this episode made anything clear, it's that she has no plans of slowing down. Whether she's taking on politicians, debating culture wars, or challenging her own party, she remains committed to using her platform to speak out, inform, and inspire action. When asked what motivates her to keep fighting, she responded with a simple but powerful statement. Because the fight isn't over. As long as there are issues to debate, injustices to address, and misinformation to combat, Ana Navarro will be at the forefront, ready to take on the next battle.